Put boundaries, emotional boundaries. Avoid taking a partner's emotion. Please, avoid taking. I know you are there for your partner. You are there for your brothers and for your sisters. You are there for body. That's so true. And bravo, you're doing well. But avoid taking too much. You can't be their personal therapist the whole time. Now, this is it. It's a psychological thing. That's why I want you guys to listen. It's a psychological thing. When you are your partners or your brothers or your sisters' personal therapist the whole time, sooner or later, you will be drained. You know why? Because you are taking too much. You're taking too much from them. Oh, I feel tired for this. Oh, I feel exhausted for this. You are taking a lot. And you're not giving it out. There are limits to how you can do it. When you take it to certain limits, you can say, okay, I think right now, I think I have overdone what I'm supposed to do. I think you need to see a personal therapist. Even therapists also have their therapist. So avoid taking the entire emotions of your partner. Avoid taking entire emotions of your siblings, of your family members, of your relative, of your friends. I know you want to be there for everybody. That's so good. That's so thoughtful of you. You want to be there for everybody, but actually you can't be there for everybody. You don't want to be there for everybody and not being there for yourself. The first person you owe is you. You need to be there for yourself before you are there for everyone. If you are not there for yourself and you want to be there for everybody, it's not going to work. Sooner or later, you're going to crash. So put that personal, emotional boundaries. Emotional boundaries. Put that space. Put that privacy. Okay, I have a bedroom as a married person. There's a privacy. Please do not come into my bedroom. It's privacy because bedroom is a private place. You are vulnerable in your bedroom. You are completely vulnerable. But when you don't put boundaries, people just come in anytime they like. They do anything they like. That's when you see your vulnerability is out in the public. It's out in the public because no boundaries. Bedroom is a private place and you're vulnerable at that time. It could be your kitchen. You're vulnerable in your kitchen. You could put privacy or don't just go to my pots just anyhow you like. You're vulnerable. So try and put that boundaries emotionally. Again, put boundaries in your body. We come there. We would certainly come there. I just want to take this bit by bit. If you have any question, you can just put it on the live chat and you can ask me. And protect your feelings, protect your energy as we talked about, or as we keep talking about emotional boundaries. Protect your energy. Don't overstep your boundaries, as well as do not let people overstep their boundaries. That limit, that mark of limit should be there. Protect your energy in 2026. You don't want anything that's going to drain you of your energy. When you do not have energy, you are not productive. You become so unproductive at that point in time. You need to be productive in 2026. So for you to be productive, set your boundaries, your emotional boundaries. So that's going to lead me to the third one, intellectual and mental boundaries. Intellectual and mental boundaries. Responding different thoughts and values. Respect people's thoughts and values. I cannot overemphasize this. Please. Respect people's thoughts and respect their thoughts, respect their values, respect their opinions. I said before, number 9 and number 6, they are the same way, but from different angle. 9 is from the top and it curved downward, and 6 is from the bottom and it curved upward. That is how we see life. If there is a certain way you want your life to be, I have my way. Don't come and tell me yours is superior to mine. Put that boundaries. When people want to put their values and their personal opinion into you for you to take it as a way of life, that is them overstepping their boundaries. That is them not respecting you and respecting your personality. We know respect everyone. It is general value. Honor everyone is a general value. Give people space when they need it is a general value. But you trying to put your opinion on me, it's disrespect. It's a complete disrespect. Put boundaries, intellectual boundaries. You could have like a personal note. I have like a prayer request note. I do have them every year. And I've said to anyone who comes close to me, please do not go there. That's my personal space. It's my personal book. It's my personal book. I don't want you to go there. I don't want you to see what I've written there. These are boundaries. If you do not set these boundaries, people just go and they just overstep their boundaries in your life. You can't do anything about it. You know why? Because you never set the boundaries. You just let them come in and do whatever they like. Intellectual boundaries, respect people's opinion. If somebody say, okay, when I wake up in the morning, I eat before I brush my mouth. And the other person say, when I wake up in the morning, I brush my mouth before I eat. It's a personal opinion. You don't have to tell me this is the right way. You should brush your mouth before you eat, or you should eat before you brush your mouth. If it's good for you, that's totally fine. One thing with people's opinion is that sometimes when they come with their opinions, just let them be. As time go on, they are going to know if that opinion is actually right or wrong, most especially adults. But you forcing your opinion into them, it's you disrespecting that, you're debasing that person. You're debasing that person. If somebody says, okay, this is how I cook my stew. I cook my stew this way and I cook my stew the other way. Don't tell the person, no, the way you're cooking your stew is wrong. You could say, okay, you do yours differently, I do mine differently. We're going to try the both. Don't just say, oh, no, yours is totally wrong, mine is correct. How do you mean? How do you know the person is wrong and yours is correct? That is you disrespecting that person or their values. Okay, I, for one, I believe there are so many things that I believe. I have certain values. At this time, these values are not my values at this time. It's really not people don't do it anymore, but I just don't know. It's just my value because it's how I to buy what you want, what you need, and ignore what you want. After you want the world. You want the world after all, but you cannot have the world. Buy what is needed at that point in time and just forget it. At a point in my life, I was a shopaholic. Like, I could say I was addicted. I could say that I was addicted to buying things. I just want to buy everything. As soon as I get money, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, I want to buy that, I want to buy that. I just kept on buying. And at the end of the day, after buying it, I don't use it. It becomes useless. I'm like, why did I even buy this thing? And there are certain things you buy, it doesn't have a second-hand value. As soon as you take it away from there, The value has dropped. Whether you use it, whether you don't use it, it doesn't matter. This was how I was before. I had to oh God, you need to deliver me from this. I don't want to continue like this, buying everything at every time. Every time I just want to buy things. Set financial boundaries as you journey into 2026. You cannot do big things financially if you don't set boundaries. Now, this is it. Personal rules around personal property, like lending of money, sharing, and financial decision. Respecting belongings and put boundaries in spendings. Now, I will dwell here a little bit. The reason is because this has got it's got everything to do with money. And most relationship has been damaged because of money. Now, you see those people who are with you because of what they have to gain. You need to stay away from them. Yes. If money is the binder between you and them, then just know that you're with the wrong set of people. Money should not be the binder. Money should not be the binder between you and anyone. So if money is the only thing that binds you people together, you are with the wrong set of people. As you go into 2026, you should have a boundary, financial boundary. You should have a budget. If you are earning, I'm going to use pounds. If you are earning £2,000 per month and you've told yourself, both my bills, my shopping, my rent, my mortgage, and my spendings is going to be 1,800, or money that I will use to assist as well is going to be 1,800. As soon as you get to 1,800, that is it. Do not let anybody manipulate you emotionally into doing what you do not want to do. Boundaries is boundaries. Financial boundaries should be one thing you should pursue in 2026. If you are saving your £200, no matter what, let it go there. And then if you have spent, after paying your bills, you have spent everything, and at the end of the day, you are left with £200, and somebody reach out to you asking for £500, tell that person, I'm very sorry, I have exceeded my budget for the month. I will be able to give you £200. No matter what that person does. No matter what that person does. Once in a while, you can, once in a while, you could twerk it a little bit, but it should not be a routine. It should not be something you do every day. If you have exceeded your limit, just tell the person, I can help you with £200. Can you please sort the others out with another person? I have exceeded my budget. Whatever the person think or whatever the person says should not be your business. So long as when anybody reach out to you for help, try to help the person. And if you have exceeded your limit, another person reached out to you after helping the other person with your last £200, tell the person, I have exceeded my budget for the month. I'm very sorry. Can I do this next month? That would be the person. Try to help people every month. Try to do this every month. I do that as well. It's just my personal practice, and it works. It's been working well for me. I can't say I help too much, but I try to put people in my spending list every month. I learned that from my husband. He liked to help people at least every month. There's one person out there that he likes to help. So I saw that and I liked it and I picked it from him. I'm sharing it with you guys now. Try to help people every month. So if you're not able to help 2 people, 20 people in this month. You can take it to the next month. Okay, I'm so sorry. I couldn't help you, but I can help you next month. Put that boundaries in your spendings. Don't, I think confidence is not in what you wear. Confidence is not in where you live. Confidence is who you are. So do not spend on luxury item. I wear a luxury item. I'm not against luxury item, but I wear it at my convenience. I don't steal to buy it. I don't damage myself or damage me to buy it. I buy it when I can afford it. I don't buy it if I cannot afford it. So don't harm yourself because you want to look so valued. You want to look so luxurious. You think you have to wear luxury things. No, life is not like that. You could wear something as cheap as this, and how you wear it matters a lot. How you carry yourself matters a lot, not what you wear. What you wear does not define you. It's who you are that defines you. Are you wearing luxury things and you are empty here? It doesn't make sense. Or you're empty in your heart. It doesn't make sense. So be careful with your spendings. If you have children, you need to tell them, I can't give you everything, but there is something I assure you that I can give you every day of my life. That is love. But I can't give you possession every day. Every time I have to buy PS5, PS6, PS7, PS whatever, 20, I don't care. I have to buy you this expensive, that and that, expensive watch, expensive phone. If you can afford it, that's totally fine. But if you cannot afford it, you need to sit them down and tell them, my son and my daughter, I love you so much. I can give you love every single time, but I cannot afford expensive things at every time. I cannot afford it. And let's talk about lending to people. There are these people who just like to, can you borrow me this? Can you borrow me £100? Can you borrow me £150? They could be going through a lot, I understand. But if you know you are the type who can't collect what you loan people, loan them something that you can easily give out. I will explain. I don't know how to draw back debt. I don't know how to do that. So when you come to me, you reach out to me to loan you something. I can only loan you something that I can let go. If you ask me for £1,000, I might not give you. I will tell you, okay, I'm sorry, I can't give you £1,000, but I can give you £200. And when I give you the £200, I'm giving you. Even if you pay back, if I feel like taking it back, I could take it. But if I feel like I just leave that for you, I'll leave it. But if you do not pay back, I won't be angry with you. I won't be upset. I would not bother. I'll just let it go. You know why? Because I'm like, okay, I can let that go. But if it's £1,000, it's going to disturb my peace of mind. It's going to make me sad. It's going to make me unhappy. And when I'm unhappy, I can't give peace to my society. What the world needs right now is peace. If I give peace, you give peace, and the next person give peace, we will have a peaceful place. And the world is just going to be a peaceful place and so enjoyable for everyone to live in. My focus is how to give peace, and boundaries is one way to be able to get peace and dish out peace to the society. Don't give people things that you can get back. Don't give people things that's going to make you so sad and so angry and so grumpy anytime they see you. Loan things to them that you can live with them. Even if they don't pay back, you can leave it with them. That's for that. Sharing. Always share things. Not everything you share. Not everything you share. You can't share everything, but try as much as possible to always share things when you can. But there should be boundaries. Like I said, not everything you share. Can you share your husband? No. Can you share your wife? No. So not everything you share. But whatever you can share, try and share. But there should be boundaries. We are going to be talking about boundaries till we extensively exhaust the topic. I'm just preparing your mind as you go into 2026. Don't quit your boundaries. We've talked about personal boundaries, we've talked about emotional boundaries, and we're talking about financial, we talked about intellectual boundaries, and we're talking about financial boundaries now. Your personal belongings, your money. Don't crave for relationship that is money based. Don't, in 2026, don't crave for relationship that is just money based. Are you dating someone every single time it's just money, money, money? The whole time is money. I want to do this money. It is Christmas money. It is Easter money. It is Valentine's money. There is nothing bad if it's festive period and you don't have money to buy gift or you don't have money to go out. You just stay in your house, you cook, and you just take your drink and you're drinking. There is nothing bad. If you are with that fellow, is it a man or a woman, that is the relationship is just money based, I'm so sorry to tell you, I'm going to break your heart right now, but it is the truth. You are with the wrong person. Relationship should not be money based. Relationship, even if it's with your blood relation, it should not be money based. If they have to take your call, or they have to return your call, or they have to call you back, the only time they need money. Have you not seen blood relations who reach out to you when they need money? They don't send you messages to say, hello sis, how are you doing? I'm just checking on you. I hope you're fine. How is the family? How is work? How is business? How is your health? They don't check on you. But whenever you hear from them, this is how they do it. In January, or let's say February, let's use February. In February, they say, hello, how are you? It's February 2nd. You say, I'm fine. After 5 days, can you please help me with £500? That's how they do it. This is them messing with your mind, messing with your head, because you don't set boundaries. That's why you don't know. You don't know their relationship with you is money-based. I'm not saying cut those people off, but you need to show to them that if you have to love me without the money. Time is going to come in your life where you won't have money to give. Who's going to be standing with you? Who's going to be holding your shoulder, tapping you behind, saying you will be fine? Who's going to do that to you? You don't have money to give. They're only going to pat your back only when you have money to give. So are you going to call that relationship, or are you going to call that parasitism? As soon as they can get something, they are with you. When they can get something, they are far away. Have you not seen relatives in this Christmas? All of them went out. Nobody checks on their relative. They went out because the value is not there. The monetary value is not there. So please, 2026, put that boundaries. Know those people who are in a relationship with you because of your money. And know those people who are there with you because they truly, truly love you and deserve you. We will go to the 5th one. Time boundaries. This is so common with people who are close to you. People who are relative. It could be blood related people. It could be friends and families. Time boundaries. Valuing personal schedule. Have you not seen people where you say to yourself, we're going to meet 5 o'clock? Because we are in the world, we don't control the world. Certain things can happen at certain time. It's understanding. But when it becomes a habit, it means they don't respect you. And they don't respect your time because you didn't put that value there. We had to attend a wedding ceremony not quite long. I think it was last month. And they said they're going to start that wedding ceremony at 4:00. So 5:04 we were there. And guess what? We were waiting. They had to start that wedding ceremony, I think, 1 hour later than the time that was on the invite. I was really displeased. You know why? Because I just feel like these people do not have value for time. And I think because of how they see the people, will I say the whole store? Because we were the only one there. This was 5 minutes after 4. We were even late. They said they were starting 4:00. We were already late. 5 minutes after 4. People who are doing the party was not there yet. The people who are wedding, the invited guests, they were not there yet. So we were waiting and waiting. In my head, I was just like, I wish these people can just come. If it is 2 hours, go straight to the point. I hate it when you put a time to certain things that, we will be meeting for 3 hours. 3 hours, we've not even started. Time is going. People have other things to do. When people just disregard you like that, it means they don't value you. Because they disregard you, you need to set that boundary straight as you go into 2026. Time boundaries. Value your personal schedule. Work, balance your life and your time alone. Also, let's talk about this as it relates to time. When you send a message to people, don't expect them to just respond immediately. You could be, what time is it now? Yes, 10:17. Back in Nigeria, it is 11:17. And back in America, we are in afternoon. So don't just send people a message and expect an instant response. Understand that people are busy and give them the benefit of the doubt. Value people's time boundaries. Know that there are people, when it's 10:00, if you send them a message, they're not going to respond. They're going to respond the next day. Don't see it as pride. Don't see it like, why would they see my message and ignore it? If it is so very important, you could try and call. Or if it's so very important, try another person. I may not be able to answer you because my time on phone is past. The next person may be able to answer you. Please do not take offense when people don't respond to you just immediately when you want it. It is boundaries. And don't see boundaries as being difficult. It is part of life. If you don't set boundaries, you're just like an open field where people just come and just throw whatever trash they like. Respect these things from people and respect yourself. If you know why people get angry when people put boundaries with themselves, because they themselves lack boundaries. If they set a meeting that we're going to be meeting for 3 hours, in their head it is 6 hours. Not everybody wants to live life that way. If you say 3 hours, people just want to take you by your words. 3 hours is 3 hours. If you have extra 3 hours to spare, that is totally fine. You have that luxury of time. This person do not have that luxury of time. Don't be too quick to say this person is so proud and this person is so full of himself or herself because the person doesn't have extra 3 hours to give. When I finish work at 2 p.m., guess what? I'm rushing home. I have to cook. I have to clean. I have to, even sometimes I just want to come home, shower, and just relax. That's why I'm rushing home. But some people will have to take their time and slowly do things. I just immediately book the taxi, and the taxi is here, and boom. I just want to be home. If it's possible to be home a minute after 2, I want to be home a minute after 2. That's to tell you how much of time boundaries I have. If they say we are meeting at 2 o'clock and we are ending the meeting at 4 o'clock, I just want to be there 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock I want the meeting to be ended. But if eventually the meeting exceed 4 o'clock, it should not be like 30 minutes away from 4 o'clock. There is nothing bad with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even 15 minutes. And it should not be like a routine every single time. Routine every single time. It makes people get tired. Please, as we go into 2026, you watching me, you could be someone who is not at the end of affairs. You have time boundaries to meet up with. If they say meeting is at 2 p.m., try as much as possible to be there at 2 p.m. If you are the convener and you say the meeting starts at 2 p.m., you who is the convener, try to be there at 2 p.m. If you say it's going to last for 2 hours, try and make it 2 hours. When you start meeting up with time, people have no choice but to respect your boundaries. I am an African woman, and I know it's not just only African people who watch me, but I'm going to use Africa as an example. We always have this African time mentality. It's irritating. And you're going to wonder why a lot of things is not working, or it's difficult for those things to work in Africa. It's because we lack time management. We lack time management. We don't put boundaries. If you tell somebody we are doing a meeting for 2 hours and you have outlined everything you want to do. You know, I went to graduation here in the UK. Somebody invited me for a graduation ceremony, and guess what? Over 300 people are graduating. So I was like, what time are they going to call all their names and end this graduation? So in my head, I was like, okay, this graduation is going to be for the whole day. Guess what? That graduation lasted for 1 hour. Do you know that in an hour, this was just the first set, 500 persons, the other set, they did 3 graduation in a day. As soon as it was 10 minutes to 10, the Vice Chancellor was there. They gave the school orator gave her speech. The Vice Chancellor came, gave his speech, and they started calling people. Do you know that in less than 45 minutes, they were all done? They had to come outside. The lecturers, the Vice Chancellor, the school orator, they had to stand, and the graduates started walking past their middle. So in an hour, everybody was already out of the hall. I folded my hands like this. I was like, time management. Please, let's embrace time management. Both you who is attending the meeting, both you who set up the meeting, you have a part to play with time management. You who is attending the meeting, go there early. You who is planning the meeting, be there early. And go straight to the point. Forget about unnecessary, irrelevant things. Go straight to the point. Appreciate whoever you want to appreciate and go straight to the point. When people see that you manage your time very closely, They have no choice but to follow up. But if they see that you placed a meeting for 2 p.m., 4 p.m. you've not started, they're going to come by 6 p.m. You have no choice but to just play by their rule because you don't have boundaries with your time. Okay, now let's go to a very, very, very important one. Sexual boundaries. Yes, sexual boundaries. Do you know that statistics have shown before? The statistics show that in South Africa they have people who are living with this virus, HIV and all that. But right now it's greatly increasing. I'm just checking the whole of African country. It's not because I am originally from Nigeria, but I just check things. Do you know that right now it's increasing in Nigeria? Nigeria is taking the topmost in Africa. You know why? Because people lack sexual boundaries. Anybody you see, you just want to go into them. What is wrong with you? Why do you lack sexual boundaries? Put boundaries in your body. The Bible says your body is the temple of the living God. Now, okay, if you say I'm not a Christian, don't you respect your body? Why do you have to do nasty things with your body? Why do you have to take in everything, all the viruses, all the infections? Why do you have to take them in to your body? Why do you have to drink everything? People are suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever kind of sicknesses and diseases because they lack sexual boundaries. No consent whatsoever. People just do what they want to do. It's disgusting. Put sexual boundaries in 2026. Defining comfort and preferences in intimacy. Don't you have preferences in intimacy? Why do you let people treat your body like shit? Why do you let people treat your body like trash? Why? Why do you let them do that? Why do you let them do that? Why can't you control yourself? It is your body. You have the power to control it. You have the power to control it. Why do some of us act like an animal when it gets to things like that? Without respect. A lot of people are suffering today because they lack sexual boundaries. Put boundaries with your body in 2026. The money you're going to use to treat infection can be used for something important. It can be used to pay for a course, IT course, Bible study course, Quran course. You can take that money and pay for these things. Instead of you, every single month, you're taking one antibiotics from one antibiotics to another antibiotics. Do you not know that too much of everything is bad? It could destroy your system. What do you put inside of your body? Just anything that comes your way? No boundaries? Don't do that in 2026. Help yourself. Put that pride on your body. Say to yourself, this body is too precious. I don't want anything coming into this body unnecessarily when it's not necessary. Seek consent before you do things. Don't be disgraced in 2026. Please, my brothers and my sisters, my friends who are listening and watching me now, you don't want to be disgraced in 2026. I'm not talking from a standpoint of perfection, but it's a burden. that I need to share with you, my friends who are watching and listening. Let people give you consent before you do things. Don't get into prison, into police custody for that rubbish. It's demeaning, it's debasing. Control your body. Put boundaries in and on your body. Let there be boundaries. Seek consent from people. Here in the UK, you don't just talk to a lady anyhow about it. It is considered harassment. Back home in Nigeria and some other countries, you think this is how it works. You could be taking advantage of the lawless situation, or you lack boundaries. In 2026, I've come to preach sexual boundaries to you. Don't do everything. Don't see everything. Don't listen to everything. Don't go everywhere. Don't do everything that is trending. Because you hear, oh, this is the style, this is how it's trending. You want to do it. I hear people say these things. One night stand, one night stand. I'm sorry. It's anyway. I could say maybe personal opinion. I don't know, but I think one night stand is. I think it's really not proper. You're meeting somebody the very first day. You've not discussed with that person. You don't even know that person. You don't even know the history. You don't know where that person is coming from. And the next thing, you're already in the bed. Do you know the baggage that person is carrying? Do you know the baggage that person has on his inside or her inside? Do you know? You don't want to suffer medically in 2026. In your health, you don't want to suffer. Part of the challenges you think you're going to encounter, it should not be health challenge. Should not be health challenges. Please, my friends, please put boundaries. Put boundaries. Put it on your body. Sexual boundaries. Know what is appropriate to be done. Seek consent before you do anything sexually with anyone. Don't allow the police come and ring your bell and say you were chatting, you were sex chatting with an underage. It's demeaning and debasing. You don't want to do that. It's embarrassing. If no one has told you, I'm telling you now that it's really embarrassing. Let the police not ring your bell for something as nasty as that. Please, 2026. Be intentional. Be intentional in 2026 about your sexual life. Before, women often cry, he broke my heart. He broke my heart. I'm going to tell you what hurts you the most. Do you know what hurts you the most? He came into your life. You didn't even give him time to declare his intention. You gave him your consent, you gave him your body sexually. And he used you and he dumped you. And in your heart, you feel so used. Oh, I feel so used. That's why you cry. That's why you say, I hate men. Men are this, men are that. In 2026, let them declare their intention to you, their intentions for you, before you grant them unnecessary access to your body. Please, my brothers and my sister, just a moment, please. I'm very sorry. I had to confirm something, please. And I would be stopping this live now to continue tomorrow. And I just want to say thank you all for joining. I'm very grateful for joining. We're going to continue tomorrow, but I will leave you with this word. I will leave you with this. Boundaries is really important to walk your way through 2026. And it's going to help you be at peace with yourself and be at peace with your society. And it's going to help you give at peace to the world at large. Please set boundaries and don't be so unhappy when people think you are being too difficult by setting boundaries. Boundaries is that mark of limit. It tells you what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I just want to say thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything. Thank you for listening to me. I'm so grateful. I'm not the perfect person to listen to, but you care to listen to me. This means so much to me. I just want to say I'm so grateful. I'm going to be live again tomorrow. You can join me. If you have any question, you can ask me privately. I'm not putting it out there. If you have any suggestion, I'm open to suggestion. And if you have any what am I going to say? Criticism, you can as well let me know. I'm open to everything. I love you. God bless you. Bye.